My name's Scott Finlay, I'm 35. I was born and raised in Coatbridge. I'm the Scottish and British Sumo president. I run sumo wrestling within the UK. I discovered sumo when I was just a small boy in the mid-90s. So I turned the TV on and there it was. Just these behemoths and what looked like, you know, their underwear, like, what is going on here? And for then I was hooked. Sumo wrestling is one of the oldest, most traditional historical sports and forms of wrestling. Two men meet in the centre of the dohyo, which is the circle. They clash, they fight it out. The first one to touch the ground with any part of their body except for the soles of their feet or be pushed out of the dohyo loses. Clan Sumo started June 2022. Before me, there was only one other Scotsman who actually got involved in amateur sumo wrestling in Britain. Slowly but surely, we have become the strongest scene with the best wrestlers in the whole of Britain. Having the weight of a sport on your shoulders can be crushing. Like fighting a ginormous sumo wrestler, but see when you've got a team and family around you like I have, it's always a lighter task. The Scottish Nationals is like a brilliant event for all Scottish people that are interested in the sport of sumo. It's a smaller, more intimate competition that allows you to gain that wee bit of experience that you might need for the bigger stages, and of course, that is the starting point for everybody, which always leads to the bigger things in sumo.
My name's Scott Hendry. I'm 30. I work at Cancer Research UK as a scientific officer, and I'm the team captain and the assistant coach at Clan Sumo. I've been doing martial arts my entire life. I started off doing karate when I was 4 years old, but I've always looked to do a more kind of grappling kind of sport. And then just one day, it was during COVID, sitting in the house watching YouTube, and I stumbled across like a sumo video and commented on it saying, I wish there was something here in Scotland. Because the only club was in England at the time, and somebody on the video messaged me back saying contact Scott Finlay. So that's what I did, and we started talking. There was just the three of us in the beginning, and it just kind of grew from there.
My name's Christopher Mitchell-Leigh. I'm 31 years old and I work as a residential childcare worker. I'm a wrestler with Clan Sumo Scotland under Scott Finlay. He's my coach, and Clan Sumo Scotland is just a bunch of great folk who love doing sumo. We represent across Europe, across the world. I grew up as the youngest of three boys, two big brothers, both of which I'm bigger than now, goal achieved. We were always fighting when we were kids, you know, constantly fighting. And I think that kind of fueled my appetite for martial arts and stuff. Sumo's given me a focus. Physically, I was weightlifting before I went to sumo. And that was great because I'd see obviously muscular gains and stuff like that. That'd be really exciting. But I often find that training without purpose feels futile. So having that purpose again is lovely. You know, to actually get to sink my teeth into something and compete towards something and train for something. That was a big thing for me.
I'm glad I started sumo. You can be that size and not be strong. So I don't think it's just about size and getting in there and bumping people out of the ring. I don't think that for a minute, because technically he's lifting weights that are unearthly. The Christopher that you see now, there was always that wee version there, always. He was just the one that would crack the jokes. People radiate towards him, and he's been like that since he's been tiny. Made a kerfuffle at that point in his life, and he's been making a kerfuffle ever since. So that's Christopher.
I'm Ross McRae, 33. I've been training in sumo for almost 2 years now. It started in summer 2023. and I'm a structural engineer. So I started watching professional sumo. It started in January 2020. I was in Japan, came back and it just kind of popped up on my YouTube. And I watched one video and then watched some more, and then I've been following it pretty religiously for about 5 years now. So I actually heard about them through an online kind of sumo server. One of the guys from America had asked, "Oh, I'm at the Scottish Open," and I was, "No, the what?" there's sumo here. I started following Clan Sumo from that. I had seen World of Sumo, Scott's YouTube videos a wee bit, but I didn't know he actually trained it or anything like that. So yeah, from then got in touch and showed up because he didn't read my message. So I just appeared one day and yeah, started training.
My wife is super supportive. I couldn't have done it without her. Like, she's the silent assassin sitting on days on end on the computer with me doing all the work. We're a team. We make each other better.
In no way did I think it would take over my life. And it's just exploded. Every single aspect of our life, sumo comes into it somehow. I love it. I do. I really do love it. Extremely proud of the kids for being involved. Leo has just progressed and turned into this young man that is confident in himself now. Paige is just a wee firecracker. She takes everything in her stride. She'll try anything that's in front of her.
My dad's sumo lifestyle, I actually think that it's really cool the amount of effort that he puts into it, because the way you need to pour so much time into to build something so big, you definitely need to love it to be able to do that.
His drive, he's very hard working, and I aspire to be like him. He definitely does have that need to be the best.
Like, the first time I met him, he's just this larger than life character. Like, he's so energetic, so passionate. And I think that's the reason I stuck at sumo, is because of him. I've known him for 3-4 years now, but honestly he's one of my best mates. Like, the stuff he does, not just for me but for the whole team, the work he puts into it, like, I respect him so much. And yeah, I really do consider him one of my best pals, yeah.
You know, he is very encouraging, and he does want the best for the individual members as well as the team, and he knows kind of what people are capable of, and he creates a really good positive atmosphere at the training, and you know, makes everyone kind of, you know, I come out of the training session feeling happy and feeling kind of positive, feel like I've learnt something. And I think, you know, a big part of that is Scott and his kind of devotion to the sport.
I'd count him as one of my close friends. Now, I've only known the guy for about a year, but he's super supportive, and he has opened up a lot of opportunities for me to go and do stuff, and he's going to be my brother in arms throughout the whole thing, so I've got a lot of respect and time for Scott.
I can't talk about him enough to people, because nobody will truly understand for what he came for what he's doing now, just how out of this world like it really is that he's managed to build this for himself. The way he is as a dad, he's an absolute amazing dad in all aspects.
There's a million things to do for nationals. You've got so much administration when it comes to entries, insurances. You need to cover all of these things. You need to do this in a fair, impartial way. You need to be able to show your work. There's so much that actually goes into it.
Nationals is also probably one I'm the most nervous about, because I've done well in the past. I'm most worried about Chris Haystacks, because he is the biggest guy there and he is incredibly hard to beat. But I'm also worried about Ross McRae, because I think he's a brilliant fighter. He's got great technique.
Scott Hendry, if he's doing the 100s, maybe doing the 115s as well, probably him in the Open against Scott and Chris. Winning the Open would be a surprise, you know, any fights over Chris are a surprise, but everyone else I can and have beaten in competition.
Every fighter within Clan Sumo presents a different challenge, but I think I'll be okay.
I like to think of myself as a humble guy. I wouldn't say it would like get to my head or anything, but I want to win, I want to do well. I want to at least medal in every category I enter. So yeah, I'm just going to go into it with that mindset.
Yeah, no, I'm feeling very confident about the Nationals. I've been training hard and I think it's going to pay off. It's not just the idea of winning, but the idea of actually pushing myself to do it. To have a victory is awesome. Who doesn't want a victory? Come on now. But it's not the only driving factor, but it would be nice.
First, I want to say thanks very much for everybody coming out to watch the guys and support the guys doing this. Already we've grew for last year. Scotland was never the biggest country in sumo, that's what we're working hard to grow. But we already have nearly double the athletes that we had last year. So give yourselves a big hand for that, guys. So with that, I'll leave you to it. We're about to get started in less than 2 minutes, alright? Brilliant, thanks very much. Bronze has been decided, but we need to have a play-off for gold and silver. Haystacks versus Nicholas. I'd like to announce our winners, but first, every competition we do 3 special prizes because we like to mark people who have performed a certain way. And maybe it's not always somebody who won a medal, maybe it's somebody who won multiple. We don't know. It depends on the day. We do 3 prizes for outstanding performance, best technique, and fighting spirit. Paige, do you want to give me the outstanding performance trophy, please? Okay, the winner of this trophy, Scott Hendry! special prize is for technique, Jamie Ray. Congratulations, mate. Right. And our final special prize for fighting spirit goes to Hamish Caulfield. This side. My good side, Hamish, God's sake. Next is a minus 85s, bronze, Leo Finlay! Silver, Lewis Caulfield! And gold medal goes to Scott Henry! 92 kilograms goes to Chris Strangmore! Congratulations, mate. Well done. Hey. Next, silver, Oz Khan! Congratulations, Oz, mate. And gold medal, Scott Henry. That's round the wrong way, it should be the other way, I'll flip that round. Congratulations, mate. Bronze medal, Mackenzie Griffin! Bloody brilliant. Silver goes to Ross McRae! Congratulations, my brother, well done. And gold medal goes to Scott Hendry! Alright, that's the last we'll see him. No, just stand on it. Alright, 3 gold medals and you're still bitching, shut up. Bronze medal, Lewis Caulfield! And silver medal, Nicholas Tarasenko! And in first place, your 2025 Scottish Sumo champion,
Feeling sore, man, but I'm very, very pleased with that. Getting beaten in that open, I was just like, no, I don't know if this is good. Got the victory. To go out there and to hear people cheer against you, you do kind of go as the little boy in you kind of goes, oh. But then I realised I am a gigantic man, and then they're sending people out to fight me, so they should cheer those people. That's a hard thing to do.
I absolutely loved it. And I can't deny the fact I loved it because I could see Christopher was, winning there, but I also saw the camaraderie. I loved it and the rest of my family loved it as well.
The fact that my family come and support me is the biggest thing in the entire world to me. Because everything I've ever done, they've been there next to me. My family's like the best thing ever.
Nationals was shit hot, man. It was absolutely brilliant. It brought the community even more together, especially that wee after party with the chanko and the food and all of that. The whole point is to garner interest, let people gain experience and come together and taste the sport so that if it is something that you want to continue doing, that's your door. I mean, I'm not stopping at British Sumo President. I want to be the first ever Team GB coach for a sumo team in the Olympics. I've got big plans. My plans don't simmer down to retirement. There's so many things I've got to still work towards that are years in the making.